Yo, um, this here is a video response to um, vid, 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 Fedor, um, VsxFedora. I had made a comment on the Mount Vernon kid web page. I mean on his YouTube channel, and he wanted to actually go back and forth with me on this comment. I said it sound racist at the time, but I said um my first comment said back in the good old days when no black was allowed on the DC League, which was true. You know, when every time when DC had a lead of superhero, when you look back in the day, you're not gonna see a brother face, not one time. Then he said, then he wanted me to look at a minute and 53 seconds to find the invisible kid. I'm like, wow, are you joking? Um, I kept reading the comments, and he pointed out the fact that in the Young Justice League now, Aqualad is black. Really? This is gonna be bad for him. I respond saying, "Wow, the Invisible Kid. Since when did Keaton become a member of the Justice League? You know, I'll basically be a smart mouse, a little joke. The first time it was Joshy, but when he responded with the Invisible Kid, I thought he was joking, but I believe it is in there. You know, in a minute and 53 seconds, I can see the Invisible Kid. He then responded off. He then commented me back, giving me a list of all of these superheroes who are black. Now they were presented white, such as Firestorm was a white guy. Everybody seen him from the old comic books, and now you look at the new comic book. If you look up Firestorm now, I bet you will get a lot of picture of the white Firestorm, which was back in the day. It was all white dominant. Aqualad, white. If you type in Aqualad, you're gonna get a white guy. A white guy, some blue tie and an orange shirt and some blue gloves. You might get the black Aqualad, but I don't know. Then he mentioned the most controversy black character in DC, and a lot of the older black comic book fans out here knows that every time when you mention Black Lightning, you always somebody gonna pop up like, okay, where's the Black Vulcan at? The Black Vulcan, like where he's at? And then somebody gonna throw in Static Shock. Nah, he now Static Shock. Nah, Black Lightning is Static Shock, and no, there actually are two different characters, but I know that. It just, when the TV series came out, it wasn't Black Lightning, it was the Black Vulcan. It was the Black Vulcan, that big Indian dude character, and I believe it was a Mexican character. I was just pointing out the fact that that you got to admit DC had always been a white only club. When look at the history of all comic book, it mostly been a white only club. Not one of them believed that a black man can achieve a solo comic book career. Um, to me, the number one brother that really did achieve mainstream status and popular status of a comic book, managing a comic book career and being a franchise of a name is Spawn. You know, to me, he like he is image. When you mention image comic book, you can't not you can't leave Spawn out. Um, sure, there's a lot of other groups, but you cannot leave out Spawn. Spawn really did his work. He put in a whole lot of work. He had an HBO TV special, movies, you know, a good movie. And this was back in the day, and his movie came out back in the day when Batman movie was all getting cartoony, like Batman Forever and Batman and Robin and stuff. You know, his movie came out around there. You know, it wasn't that serious, dark tone Batman. It was the laugh out loud slapstick Batman. That when his movie came out, and then after that, everybody's saying like, you're gonna follow Spawn. Let's make all our characters a little dark, kind of like Spawn. which I find funny because a lot of comic book dudes say, yeah, you know, after Spawn, everybody wants to start to follow that pattern. I was pointing out that DC had always been a white only club. Not trying to be racist, but it's history. When you don't know your history, you're doomed to repeat it. Somebody always must bring up history. Okay? So we will never ever repeat it. The reason why we're doing a successful job right now in this time is because we never forgot where we come from. There always will be somebody remind us where we come from. So to this Fedora kid, I was just giving you just a little history lesson. It's the truth. It's the honest to God truth. DC has majority been a white only club. I didn't start seeing diversity in DC till around 2000, maybe around 2000 or the late 90s. But that's when I started to see diversity in the DC area. Static Shock, that actually let a young black male have his own comic book, you know, show, and gave him a TV series, which I thought was awesome. I thought he had real cool villains, storyline was cool, and the way that he was presented was awesome too. Because not every black kid is a ghetto civilian, you know. Like, being a black American means you're American. Period. Back in the old days, they couldn't find that middle ground. So yeah, man. I see your list. I see homeboy list, and I think you're trying to prove a point, but all it's doing is just make me laugh, you know. Not trying to be a smart mouth, but it's true. So yeah, peace.